Hello, Virgo.
Hey guys.
How have you been doing since the last moon lunation? That was your full moon. And you guys showed up really well for it, too. I saw the views on that. So, if you want to let us know what you thought of what we said. I don't know why I'm saying this to you guys in particular, but I know you guys love to give feedback. That's part of your thing. So, I'd love to hear from you. Yeah.
And so pretty much, like we said, we're here for your new moon in Aries reading. If you haven't watched the Universal Agenda, we highly suggest you please stop here. Link will be down below.
More information. We know you guys love that.
And it's just it's about all the transits right now kind of revolving around this new moon in Aries. So it will just give you an idea of how this energy is going to be affecting you in a bit of a general way. We've already done the card blessing. That can also be found back in the
Universal Agenda segment.
Yes. And I will get the Virgos started.
I'm sorry, I can't sit still. I'm all Gemini'd out. Plus I just had a little bit of cough.
Affirmation. If I truly believe it, I can create it.
That could go either way with Virgo. So let's hope that you guys are choosing to create something really beautiful. Something you desire instead of something that gives you anxiety.
Right. And it's easier than people realize to manifest things they don't intentionally want to.
I feel like because I'm seeing what I'm seeing is just the 7 of Pentacles. That you guys have started doing your manifesting a while ago. I have a cat hair in my mouth. Why?
That's horrible.
I know. It was so distracting. He's
watching.
He's a little bit impatiently watching his stuff come in, but he knows the seeds that have been planted. He has security in the fact that it will grow should nothing crazy happen. Like with harvests, it can go, you do have some worry before it comes in and you actually get the harvest that a blight might happen.
Well, something that I tend to associate with this is if you have ever planted pot plants or marijuana plants, some of
Ask a Taurus.
Yeah, you can't expect all of them to survive, or some are males and you gotta rip those ones out or else they're gonna.
So in this case, let's weed out the doubt for you and say that you planted twice this much, and 7 of Pentacles is what you're seeing come to fruition.
And that's a good what's it called? I can't
metaphor?
No.
Analogy?
I can't think of the word. I don't know. Well, hopefully it'll come to me.
Damn.
Always plant more than you think you need. Basically, is what I want to say.
Yeah.
In general.
In general.
It doesn't have to be just planting, but as things in general, if you go to the store and you need 4 cans of tomato sauce, grab 5. Just in case.
I don't want to be misunderstood during this time of crazy shopping.
No.
So let's reiterate that we're not endorsing hoarding.
I'm just saying.
Let's be clear. I don't want to be those girls.
No. What I'm trying to say is having a backup every now and then doesn't hurt, okay? Pretend this coronavirus shit never started. I'm not talking about anything about hoarding groceries or anything like that. But
I mean, that's why we couldn't find toilet paper on our shopping trip. So we have to be real careful with how we talk these days.
Yeah.
Sorry to be exacting, but this is the Virgo reading. We better be exact.
I need to be specific. But you guys, I hope, understand what I'm saying.
It's good to be well prepared, well manifested, well prepared. Making lists is good. Having things as well stocked, well affected that you can influence.
I'm not even talking about stock, really. I'm more in the sense talking about you drop a can of tomato sauce, at least he has another That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So.
Just in case somebody comes over and you want to double the recipe.
Right.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes! Thank you.
Abundance, not scarcity.
Yeah. Okay.
Mindset. That's what I wanted to work through because, seriously, this will fuck with the Virgos.
Yeah, so. Okay. I have another affirmation for you guys. And it says, may I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be peaceful. May they be free from suffering. May all be happy. May all be peaceful. May all be free.
I love it.
From suffering. So it goes from I to they to all. So what I'm really taking from this is it all starts with ourselves. And
most revolutions do.
Absolutely. And just to kind of tie it into the whole virus thing going on, if we're not all trying to distance ourselves, if we aren't
all trying to keep things from spreading.
Exactly. We'll finally, as a whole, be able to control it. But each individual has a part to play, whether you are a head of a household, Virgo, or
the youngest member in the household,
or that you're a part of a work crew. Everybody has a specific role in order to make things work out, to make things be able to have a correct harvest. Somebody's got to plant, somebody's got to do the watering, somebody's got to do the harvesting. Like, everybody's got to work together. And I really want to see what the last card says be able to know. Okay.
I didn't specify with Spirit before I started these readings if I wanted to take a upright or reversals. I mean, I always take upright, but reversals, I'm just not feeling that this is what I mean to see is in a reverse. So, even if it is reversed, though, either way, it's a good card. We have the Sun. So, for Virgo, I feel like this is a new spark of creativity, something life-changing. There's actually something that's going to, with the way, not just society is, but the way that you've already gotten your ducks in a row, that it's going to bring more abundance. Something is, about this whole thing is going to be I can't believe this is oddly working out right now. Things are super fucking smooth because I did the work. Because the right ground was covered ahead of time, whether it be because you were watching your health, that's a pentacle. Things that you taste, smell, hear, your senses is like all five senses. And I always say the wrong ones. So
I really feel like this new moon in Aries is going to light up an area of your life that is really coming to fruition because you and the people around you have been working together, or this is going to start a cycle of
some more harmony than you're used to maybe having. There's I feel like there's an element that you're maybe there's I don't, it's not in the cards. I think I was just kind of hoping this was in the cards, but I think this is just coming from my intuition. There's no way to back this up, but I feel like Virgo might be catching a little bit of this collective anxiety, and they're a little bit worried that they're not 100%. They really need the confirmation of these cards right now is what I'm trying to say. And I want to reiterate that you've done a great job. It's done. The work is done. You've done the work. I said it 3 different ways. I want you to understand you did the work already. Things are set up in a way that are for your benefit. It's harmonious. You can't miss this. This is something that's going to be a pleasant change for you. So don't let the tickles in your tummy, because there's it's like Megan took me on a drive recently, and I kind of know Beaumont well enough to know that there's a dip in the road at one point.
Specifically in Cherry Valley. If you're from around here,
yeah,
there's a road in Cherry Valley that has 2 dips in it.
I was on my phone doing some shit and didn't quite realize what road we were on, and she took me over the bumps, and it tickled my tummy so much I screamed because I didn't expect it, and she was like laughing for at least a couple miles because I was like,
it was great.
Wow! Like I'm hard to surprise, which was something else we were just talking about. So she got one on me, and it's kind of like a pleasant tummy tickle, like, something like that, where it's like silly. So I don't feel like your doubts or something that your impatience to see these things come to fruition. I mean, it's coming. The Seven of Pentacles is always about like it can't happen fast enough, but it's going to happen. So just go ahead and try to relax. Just like tell yourself you've done the work. You've done the work. Do your affirmations. Be positive. Watch your health right now. That's what Virgos are supposed to be the best at. I mean, unless you're in a mood. And speaking of being in a mood, our cats are about to fight, so maybe we should end this since we've gone on for long enough anyway.
All right, Virgo. That concludes your new moon in Aries reading from us, and we will see you in your next reading.
We hope you guys are getting along well. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.